Hello friends, in this video we are going to discuss about the case study of a company which is a market dominator in its segment and which has given massive returns in the recent past. We are going to discuss about GMM Pfaudler. I am Varun Agarwal and let's get started. So GMM Pfaudler was established in 1962 as Gujarat Machinery Manufacturers and listed on Bombay Stock Exchange. In 1987, Pfaudler Inc., which is a company based in USA, bought 40% equity to form a joint venture. In 1999, the stake increased to 51% and the name was changed to GMM Pfaudler Limited. GMM Pfaudler is a market leader in India in glass lined equipments with more than 50% market share. So what does GMM Pfaudler do? They manufacture heavy machinery equipments and install them in pharmaceutical companies, chemicals companies and various other companies. In 2008, it acquired Mavag AG, a Switzerland-based company, which it became its subsidiary, which is also into the same business. In 2015, DBAG, a German PE firm, invested in Pfaudler Inc. So the parent company's investment or the holding changed and they got a new ownership. In 2018, revenue mark of 400 crores was achieved and the market capital of 1000 crores was achieved and this company was listed on NSE. In 2019, they hit a revenue mark of 500 crores and acquired Industrial Mixing Division of Sudarshan Chemicals Industries Limited. So these are the milestones which were achieved by this company and this is the history of this company. In India, it has a 20 acres factory located in Gujarat and this employs about 480 people. It has regional sales offices in different cities and the chairman of this company is Dr. S. Sivaram and managing director is Mr. Tarak Patel. If we see the ownership structure, about 50% of the ownership is held by the US parent company. About 25% of the ownership is held by the Indian promoters, which were the people who started the Gujarat manufacturing company, and 25% is with the public. So about 75% is held with Indian and foreign promoters together and only 25% is with public. And GMM Mavag AG is a subsidiary of GMM Pfaudler India. Let's discuss a little about Pfaudler Inc., which is the US company established in 1884. So this is a very old company and it's world's leading process solutions company. It designs, manufactures, installs and also provides after sales service for specialized and heavy machinery equipments. It complete chemical process systems. So this provides complete process systems. Suppose somebody wants to start a factory of chemicals or some other agro based or chemical based company. Pfaudler Inc. or Pfaudler India is able to provide end-to-end service right from design, installation, manufacturing till after sales support for establishing a full-fledged manufacturing plant. The main customers are into chemical, pharma and other industries and they have 12 manufacturing units across the world and they employ over 1500 people and they are global leaders for more than 130 years experience and they have unrivaled level of technical expertise, knowledge and commitment to quality. So they have a lot of trust on them from their customer side. This is about Pfaudler Inc., which is the parent company of GMM Pfaudler India. So GMM Pfaudler India has broadly 4 business segments. One is glass lined equipment. For this company is the market leader and nobody else can match their quality when compared to glass lined equipments. Heavy engineering equipments, mixing systems, filtration and drying equipments and engineered systems. These are the 4 or 5 broad business segments in which they manufacture their products. Who are their key customers? Pharmaceutical companies, agrochemical companies, specialty chemical companies. So agrochemical and specialty, if we combine, close to about 60% of the revenue comes from this particular sectors, but they are venturing into new sectors and they are getting into oil and gas, petroleum, fertilizers and minerals. Let's discuss about the market and the industry in which this company operates. This company, the bulk drugs or active pharma ingredients, the API industry is expected to retain its growth trajectory and grow at CAGR of 8% till financial year 2025. So if this bulk drugs industry grows, their requirements of machinery will grow and that will help GMM Pfaudler also grow. Domestic specialty chemical sector is expected to grow by 10% annually and almost double the market size by financial year 25. So as the specialty chemicals industry grows, that will help this company also grow. Agrochemical market is expected to grow at a rate of 8.35% up to 2025. So all the customers which this company caters to, that particular industries are expected to grow in the future, and eventually GMM Pfaudler will also provide them support and machinery, and this company will also grow and has a bright future. Who are the competitors of this company? Bharat Electronics Limited, AIA Engineering, Thermax Limited and BHEL. There are several other competitors, but I have pointed out a few important competitors in this video. What is the competitive advantage this company has when compared to its competitors? This company has a capacity to produce heavy and huge machinery which other companies who are its competitors may not be able to provide. When I say huge, it runs into 10, 20, 30, 50, 100 meter big machineries they can install, produce and design as per the customer's requirements, which other people may not be able to provide. This company has a strong support of its parent company Pfaudler Inc., which is a very old global market leading company. GMM Pfaudler is a global leader in providing corrosion resistant technology systems. So due to the wear and tear, different machineries they get corroded, but the machinery which GMM Pfaudler provides, they have a technology which is corrosion resistant. The machinery will remain as it is for a very long period of time. They have market leadership and preference when it comes to the type of factories or the type of machinery they provide. So they are a preferred customer in the market. What are the growth prospects? They have acquired Industrial Mixing Solution division from Sudarshan Chemicals Limited, as I mentioned earlier. So using this division, their growth is expected to be even more. They have their subsidiary Mavags, which is in Switzerland, is performing very well and it is close to becoming a market leader in Europe. And they are expecting an average growth rate of 20% every year in the coming few years. So the future prospects of this company also look good. Now coming to the financial highlights, now that we have understood the background of the company, its products, its business model, its promoters, we'll discuss the numbers now. The revenue for this recently reported quarter, December 2019, is 136 crores when compared to the earlier December 2018 quarter of 106 crores. So it is a good growth. In September 2019, which is the previous quarter, is about 136 crores, which is being maintained. The profit after tax in December 2019 quarter is 19.5 crores compared to December 2018, which is 11 crores, which is almost double than earlier December quarter, and compared to September it is 18 crores, which is slightly more when compared to the September quarter. Revenue, if you see, this is in millions of rupees, so I'll discuss in crores. In 2018-19, they have clocked a revenue of about 418 crores when compared to the earlier year, which was 312 crores. So they have increased it more than 100 crores, which is 34% growth in revenue, which is a very great number. The EBITDA is 72 crores compared to 53 crores earlier, which is 37% up. Profit after tax has grown to about 40 crores compared to 28 crores earlier, where there's a rise of 43% year on year, and return on equity has grown by 22%, and the present return of equity is 18.66%, which is a very good number. The earning per share has grown to 27.80 rupees, which is 43% up, and the net worth of the company is also consistently growing. It has maintained consistent equity over the few years, the recent years, and the reserves of the company are continuously increasing. The company has no debts, which is a very strong point. They have a fixed asset base of about 68 crores, cash of about 29 crores. So they have no debts and they have good amount of cash. They have positive free cash flows. Net profit margin of this year is about 9.7%, which is a very decent number. Return on equity is 18.66% and return on capital employed is 28%. So the margins are good, profitability is good, cash flows are good. All the numbers seem very good in terms of financials. The promoters hold about 75% of the holding, which is again a very strong point. Remuneration to directors for the last year is about 3.3 crores, which is pretty reasonable, and they have also declared a dividend of 4.5 rupees per share. So this is a dividend paying company. Now coming to the valuation, the last traded price of this company is 3,509 rupees. The 52-week high and low is 1100 to about 4,100. So this is almost near its 52-week high. Even in such a bad situation where all the stocks are falling, this company has given tremendous amount of returns. The 1 year return got by this company or the stock is about 208%, and the 5 years returns is 423%. So this is a multi-bagger stock which has given huge returns in the recent times. The market capital is about 5,000 crores. The PE is 81, which is very high. The industry PE is about 10. Earning per share is about 43 rupees and the price book ratio is 23 again, which is very high. So quickly I'll tell you, PE is the number of times the money you are paying when compared to the earning per share of the company, and price book ratio is number of times the money you are paying when compared to the book value of the company. So these two figures show that the valuations are very high. So you have to wait for the right opportunity to get into the stock, because there was an opportunity in the recent past which few of us may or may not have got it or entered into it, but we should wait for the right opportunity to get into this stock, as this stock has a very bright future. Let's see the price chart. In the last few years, the stock has given a very good performance, as you can see on the screen. And there was a recent news that this company is expecting to grow 20% for the next 2 years, and there has been a consistent demand of its products. I've given you all the indicators fundamentally, financially, and explained everything about the company for you to take a proper decision whether to invest or not in this company. To summarize everything, this company is a market leader in glass-lined equipments. This has shown great returns in the past, and this has no debts. This has a support of its parent company GMM Pfaudler Inc. The market size in this company, operates, is growing, and this company has higher valuation, so you should wait for the right opportunity to get in. But this stock should definitely be in your watch list. So thanks for watching this video. I hope you like it. Subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon not to miss any updates from my channel. Thanks for watching and have a great day.